Yeah, guys, it's not Ben and Jerry's. It's Menchie's. And my understanding is that Menchie's is headquartered out of California. And what happened is they were going to distribute Menchie's to all the little kids in Texas through Richardson. But they had this weird setup where nothing about what they were doing was in any way, shape, or form legit, right? Yeah. And I had to file a report with OSHA, and I sent the report to OSHA, and they never confirmed anything about the report. But it was like one of those things where you send reports in, and things about the report end up somewhere else, but they were a little bit tweaked, like how Menchie's became Ben and Jerry's, right? Okay, and then anhydrous ammonia becomes ammonium nitrate. Yeah, right. I mean, it's kind of like you're kind of worried about it at the time, and how electronics and semiconductors end up becoming a port in Libya that gets blown up by somebody who's alleged to be a terrorist warlord, but that also happens to be completely coordinated with what you understand to be one of the most disgusting, horrendous acts of child sex exploitation as a sort of corollary to a massive chemical weapons distribution. And the only person in the world that seems to be doing anything remotely reasonable in response to that is some guy everybody wants to call a terrorist mastermind who's blowing up the port so that they literally cannot dock the ships carrying the chemical weapons. It's kind of a strange position to be in. It's like one of those things where you're like, man, what kind of fucking room did they give this guy that just at this moment he's the one that pulls it out, right? I need somebody to pull it out. I needed somebody to pull out a whole bunch of other things before we got to this point. But we're at this point, and the only indication I have that anybody actually is paying attention on that level is this guy here, right? So it's not Ben and Jerry's, is what I'm saying. It's Menchie's. That's a big difference, especially when you're talking about doing those things and then distributing Menchie's to children in schools right before there's an announcement of a major pandemic. And children aren't able to go to schools to get that ice cream anymore, right? I mean, now it's different. We've done some acclimation, we're still in the summer, right? But in 10 to 11 days, we've got a major, major anniversary coming up, don't we? Yeah, we do. I never had a response to that OSHA report. You know that? They never responded. Did they respond today? Is that what I'm supposed to understand? Shh, keep quiet. Yeah, I got a problem with that.